Yo, you know what it is. Unique Make Audio, man. I'm here. I got my man Ronnie Bo, right? Ronnie Bo is the dude that was in the cell with R. Kelly. Everybody chasing around R. Kelly. Let me tell y'all something, right? So y'all understand. I come from the era where the drug dealers and the rappers was the gangsters. You understand? All this other stuff going on, that's irrelevant. We ain't trying to hear all that. Now, Ronnie Bo and his girl is sitting there. I'm gonna get into what's going on with that, but just sit back, man. Just know that this is R. Kelly Sully, and I want to show him in a different light, so y'all understand how real this is in the hood, and y'all know that it ain't worth it being in the hood because your feelings might get hurt by certain things that's said. All right. Unique Make Audio, man. I'm gonna set the stage, right? This is what it is, right? We got Ronnie Bo here, and we got his beautiful woman Jasmine here. They from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My homie from out there when I was in Lewisburg back in 1994. Milwaukee Mike. Milwaukee White. I talked to you once before, but I get so many calls I lost it. But Milwaukee official, they say the official. We got a scenario we want to talk about. We got Jasmine, her baby daddy locked up, and she with Ronnie Bo. Now, I was telling her and Ronnie Bo and Destiny, you know what I mean? Destiny gonna come up in a minute. She gonna wait till the conversation get heated, then she gonna come in. I was telling Jasmine that and Ronnie Bo that what I know from being in prison after 26 and a half years in the feds and doing many years in the state, that the women that we want and that we feel we love and that we would love to have doing the bid with us never be the ones to do the bid with us. We get the woman that's on the side that we neglected and called another woman wifey. She's the one that step up and do the bid. And then she becomes wifey because the ones we wanted always leave for somebody else. Now, Destiny's going to probably try and defend Jasmine and all that crap, but gunshots to Destiny. That's what she deserves in my book. You know what I mean? But this is strictly for entertainment. Now, she's going to probably try and defend Jasmine. Jasmine, her baby daddy locked up. She was with a baby daddy before he got locked up. And I said, that's the way it happened. You just wasn't into your baby daddy like Remy Ma. No disrespect to Pap. Just wasn't in to Pap. I hope that won't hurt his feelings, but I'm just keeping it real. Because when a woman tells you why she's locked up, you're coming too much, that translate in the hood terminology, and Pap know it as well, as you're just not into me. Now it's up to me if I want to continue to deal with this crap of you just not being into me, or if I'm going to peel out. Pap, straight man, straight on black love, said, I'm going to be there for you. I love you. I know you'll get to see the love and devotion that I have for you, and you'll be there for me. So Remy is like us right now. Remy is like the dude that goes to jail. The woman that we want is never there. The women that was second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth, chick down the line, be the ones to step up, and they be the ones to represent, and they hold you down for the whole bid. Now, I'm going to bring Ronnie Bo and Jasmine up to hear what Jasmine have to say about that and who Ronnie Bo agreed with. And I told Ronnie Bo before this began, yo, dude, I don't need you to agree with me. I don't need no help. I'm a gangster. I fought the federal government by myself. I got life plus 20 in federal prison, fought it through appeal and never thought about snitching. So I don't need no co-defendant to ride with me. If you want to ride with your woman Jasmine, ride with your woman Jasmine. But this right here is a grown folks talk that we haven't. Let's bring them up so they could tell first the ladies, the beautiful Jasmine, tell where you from, you know what I mean, and how you met Ronnie Bo. And then when you're done, you tap Ronnie Bo and let Ronnie Bo tell you who he is and how he met you. And then we're gonna go from there. Y'all ready? Let's give a round of applause to the beautiful and talented and most inspirational Ronnie Bo and Jasmine.
Well, I'm 31. I met Ronnie Bo. Where I guess you could say we're from the same neighborhood, and you know we he was trying to holler at me at a store, like a local corner store,
Just do you.
and I got his number, and that's where things let off. But introduce yourself.
Now, before he introduced himself, I got a question for you. You said you met him at a local convenience store, right? Was that before your baby daddy got locked up or after your baby daddy got locked up?
After, like, 4 years after.
Hmm. So what did you do for 4 years before you met Ronnie Bo? Keep it gangster. You ain't meet nobody else. I know them legs wasn't close for 4 years.
Baby daddy down. But the thing is, before my baby daddy got locked up, I know he was talking to other females. So, um, during his prison sentence, I really didn't um, plan to hold him down because I know he wasn't loyal to me when he was out on the streets. But I also didn't want to like leave him because I loved him.
That sounds interesting. Now you talking about your baby daddy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I already see where this is going. I'm gonna keep it 100 because I'm from the street. So you're trying to make a justification why you with Ronnie Bo and not with your baby daddy because now you're trying to see that he wasn't loyal. So that's why you're not loyal. Is that what you're saying? If I'm wrong, tell me. Be honest.
Listen,
Honest. This the honesty.
when my baby daddy got locked up, we wasn't even together. I was I had just had his baby probably like 3 or 4 days before he got locked up. And
Mm.
like that was the last man that I was with. So I, of course I wanted to hold him down because, like we had that bond. But as time went on, while he was locked up, I found out that he had somebody else pregnant. And that made me think like, you know, why am I obligated to hold him down when he was out here doing what he wanted to do while he was free? Even though after I found out that he had somebody else pregnant while he was out here, I continued to hold him down for about 4 or 5 years. Um, but the love was gone.
The love was gone. Yo, I
Yeah.
like this. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, go ahead.
The love was gone, and I would, like, whenever he would call me or whatever, like, we will argue, like, see, the thing is, like, when you love somebody, like, that's forever. Like, if you truly love them. But that's gonna, like, when they do you wrong, it's gonna cause turmoil and arguments and things like that.
Okay, so it sounds to me like you're trying to set the stage, and I'm gonna keep it 100 for sympathy. But I'm letting you know you get no sympathy for being disloyal. I'm just keeping it 100.
Hmm.
You get no sympathy for being disloyal at any time. Ronnie Bo, you could jump in, but let me have a minute with your woman so we could talk to her about this. So for those first 4 years while you held them down, you're saying you've been faithful, right?
Correct.
Okay. So while you was faithful for those 4 years, I'm sure you had many nights where you felt like you was overheating. You know what I mean? And you just needed that water garden or
No.
that garden water.
Water, no.
At no time did you get stimulated for 4 years.
No, because when you have young children to take care of and you're like under that, like,
Mm.
that stress of being a mother, like a single parent, like, it is women that, you know, neglect their children's needs and all that. But me, like, I was overwhelmed by being a mother. So I I didn't even have time to think about my own needs
Now,
for once.
okay, let me say this, right? Let me say this. I understand that 100%. I'm in the prison because I'm speaking from a gangster's point of view. I understand because my woman that I've dealt with for all the years while I was locked up, she to this day would try and convince me that she's never stepped out on me for 25 years. And I'm going to keep it 100 because all I could do is be 100, and all I want y'all to do is be 100. There's no way in hell I could not get my rocks off for 25 years. It ain't no love in the world that deep. I'm just being 100. But I'm a man. Maybe women are different. So, ladies, put in the comments and tell me if you could close your legs from being watered for 26 years that I've been locked up. Let my child's mothers say that, and I say mothers with an S, and I tell them you lying mother effer. Because that's where I put my morals into them. I know morals will go out the window when these rocks get hard. So you trying to tell me when you get in heat, I got you, Jasmine. You trying to tell me when you get in heat that for 4 years you never even got in heat? I gotta say you's a lying mother effer. Now you tell me I'm not, or you agree with me.
You can say that, but you're just speaking from your point of view. Like, if your woman was locked up, you would have been out here fucking or having sex, I should say.
You see what you said? Okay, let me explain that, Ron. Let me explain that because y'all are both young. Because, like you said, how old are you, Jasmine?
31.
Okay, how old are you, Ronnie?
38.
Okay, so they're 31 and 38. So I'm talking to two of my children because I have a son that's already 40 and another son that's going to be 40 on January 29th, right? So I'm going to talk to y'all like y'all was my children. You can say you love each other all you want, but at the same time, as human beings, we have what we call needs. Those needs have to be met. When they creep up, it depends how strong we are if we suppress those needs or we succumb to those needs. Me, myself, I know I'm not even going to lie. I would have succumbed to the needs, but just because I decided to have sex with a female don't mean that I didn't love my woman that was locked up. Just like I told my woman, right, Ronnie? I told her, look, I don't care who you talk to, what you do, or whatever you choose to do, but just be respectful about it. Don't let it be nobody from the hood. Don't let it get back to me, and don't have my children around them. If you need to get your water garden, go out and do you, but just don't get emotionally attached. Screw them all you want. All I want is your heart. You could give them your nana. That's what I told my women. Okay, Jasmine got something to say. Let's go.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, my baby daddy told me the same thing, but I I had so much going on, like as far as taking care of my kids and stuff like that. I did not. The last thing that was on my mind was getting my garden watered. Like I feel like men that feel like a woman needs sex and all that, like, and it's like you're insecure. Like when I'm in love, I'm in love. Like it, and that's that. Like the only person that I need my garden watered by is one man. Whether you're locked up, in the army, whatever.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna keep it 100, right? Destiny, that's a bunch of bull crap. That's a bunch of bull crap. Just because I have sex with another woman, right, don't mean I don't love my woman. You understand? Because at the same time, that's a sexual desire, and I love my woman emotionally. But society tells us that we're not supposed to spread our loving and stay with our woman. But me, myself, like I told my woman, listen, I'm on the street. If my woman step out on me and do something, that's not going to move me. It will disappoint me. But disappointment comes from creating understanding on why she went out and creeped on me. Now, I know I must step my game up because it's something that I was lacking that encouraged her to step out. Or maybe it was just the fact that she just wasn't into me. Or maybe the third factor is she was into me, but at the moment she fell victim to the devil's plan. Do I get mad and say, I don't want to be with you no more? Rah, 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 rah? Or do I say, I love you? I understand that we're human and we're going to make mistakes. And that's the problem that a lot of people make. Oh, you're married, you have sex with someone outside the marriage, you cheat, whatever label you want to put on it, and you go get a divorce. But that did not mean that the person didn't love you. That didn't mean the person didn't honor you. That don't mean the person didn't treasure you. What that means is that they wasn't loyal to the union that they said I do to. Am I right or wrong, Miss Destiny and Mr. Ronnie Bo? Speak on that. I want both of your opinions. Now, Ronnie, you get a chance to come in there.
I want to hear Destiny opinion first.
There you go. Destiny, it's on you. And be honest. Honesty.
Can I hear it?
This way the bull crack come in. How she don't hear me? I said honesty. Give me your opinion, Miss Destiny, on what do you think about what I just said. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree a little bit. However, you seem to think that a woman can't be loyal to someone while they're locked up for a long period of time. That's what I got from that conversation. I don't think you was right with that. You know, now maybe 25, 26 years, it could be kind of hard for a woman to hold it down that long, and she might have to get her rocks off. But her baby daddy was locked up for 4 years before she decided to walk away. You know, and during that time, she had no, I believe she didn't have any sex because with the woman, it's all emotional. And if she really is in love with the man, she's not going to violate that trust. What like that's like Jasmine said, she wanted to be with her man. So that was her pledge to him. And that's how she held it down. But you seem to think that women aren't capable of doing that.
That's the dumbest crap I ever heard.
No. Okay, look, let me.
Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you why it's the dumbest crap. I'm gonna give y'all the floor. Go ahead, Big Ronnie Bo.
You asked us both, so let me comment. Now, when I had did 4 years, right, for revocation, I ain't even catch a new case, and my baby mama, who was my only baby mama at the time, I ain't gonna lie, I was in love with her, and I just knew, like, damn, they gave me 4 years. You finna be fucking somebody. Excuse my language, but she basically promised me, like, I don't want to have sex with nobody but you. 4 years ain't nothing. Even though me, I'm looking at it like 4 years. Sometimes I can't go 4 days without, you know what I'm saying, humping on something, unless, you know what I'm saying, I do what we do in jail, and you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna even go there, but you know, so it's like, it was crazy.
Pause. Because you got a lot of these rat bastards. Oh, hold up. Rat bastards. We got to get the gunshots. We're trying to take what you just said somewhere else. So what he's saying is we go with pleasure in ourselves. I masturbated 3 times a day like it was a meal when I was in prison to satisfy my urges, and I'm not ashamed of it. That's what he's saying when he said that we got to do us. Because you got the rat bastards and flip-flop wearing in public trolls that are trying to play games with your words, Ronnie Bo. So over here, this is a gangster channel.
But look, though.
So we keep it 100. So I wanted to clarify that. Go ahead, finish this statement. I'm stepping off.
But look, though, some people don't keep it as gangsters. Men like me and you, we gangsters, we men. You know what I mean? Some people get so sexually frustrated by the sex deprivation that they have sex with other men in jail. And then you hear stories like men get raped or stuff like that. It don't be that most of the time. Trust me. I've been in the feds, I've been in state prison. It don't be that. It be other men who are weak and can't just settle for this. And they start looking at other men as, you know what I mean? But I don't want to get there because the LGBTQ community is very strong right now. However, back to the topic, based on my experience, like, I was stressed out. This is my first baby mama and my only baby mama at the time. She a very strong black woman to this day. You know what I'm saying? I honor and respect her to this day. I love her for having my kid and for everything she did from the time we had our child to this day to take care and provide for our kid. But at that moment, it's like, I don't know. Wow, like, I'm in love with her. We laid up every day. You know what I'm saying? Until I get locked up. So like, can she be strong? And that was bothering me. But you know, I could basically, I knew her long enough to tell when she was lying. You know what I mean? So I think she really kept it 100 and didn't have sex while I was incarcerated. But a lot of men want to think that a lot of men be fools because they baby mama or girlfriend or whatever wife was having sex every day while they was incarcerated. So just because I want to believe that, and I think I know her enough to trust her, I won't be so foolish to exclude the possibility that she may have been doing these things. But there are a few, not many, out of 100%. I'm gonna say it's probably only 1% of women out there that would hold up and keep their legs closed while they man in jail. But you got to think, at that time I did 4 years. You know what I'm saying? You, my brother, Unique, you did 26 years. So I don't think that women will be that strong for that long. You know what I'm saying? We familiar with the song. I've been too strong for too long. You know what I mean? I've been too strong for too long, but that's a long 26 years. I don't know if they could be that strong for that long. Your audio out, bro. I can't hear.
Oh, I said, let me get you off the screen because right now I feel like you on some lover dog crap. You know what I mean? Don't get in your body or nothing like that. I'm just keeping it 100 right now, right? Check this out. So you telling me she got a baby daddy, been going down 4 years. You met her after that, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, but not with her.
Now, I just asked you one question. You met her after she had a baby daddy, right? We're going to walk through this for the listeners. You met her after she had a baby daddy, right? And she had a baby that was a couple of months old when the baby daddy went to jail. She kept her legs closed 4 years, and then she met you. She's not going to admit if she did anything within those 4 years, so I'm not even going to ask her that crap.
Unique, though. Unique.
Okay, speak on it.
I'm a different type of nigga, though. You know
I'm not talking about you. I didn't get to you yet.
Look, you know, when we locked up, we read. You know what I'm saying? So the 48 Laws of Power, Art of Seduction, all that shit is like elementary school to us.
Mm-hmm.
However, you know, to us, that is, we went from elementary school to high school to college, so we on another level than all that 48 Laws of Power shit. But keeping that in mind, it's like I don't believe nothing nobody say. You know what I mean? I read body language, and when people say certain things, you know, I analyze why they may be saying this, because you can't just go off what a person say. So it's not like I'm just gonna take her word. She a good woman. You know, based on my experience with her, she a very good woman. You know what I mean? And she worthy of being wife. But as far as her situation with dude, that ain't my situation. That ain't my problem. Dude locked up for murder. He got a lot of time. He gonna get out one day. You know what I mean? But she looking at it like, okay, you gonna get out one day. But I just met Ronnie Bo. And Ronnie Bo right now is the most powerful black man in the world. You know what I'm saying? Not just in Milwaukee, but in the world. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, am I gonna jeopardize being in a relationship with the most powerful black man in the world because my baby daddy done caught a murder case and he ain't finna get out for 20 years or something, you know what I mean? So that's just my point and my perspective, brother. You know what I mean? You could add whatever you want to add to that, but that's just how I see the situation.
All right, Ronnie Bo, right? Ronnie Bo. No disrespect to you, because you already know we both gangsters, but I'm gonna speak to you gangster to gangster. All right? Because that's what we do here at Unique Make Audio. That's a bunch of bull crap. Because what you did right now, no disrespect to you, I'm gonna keep it 100. What you did right now was cut me off to justify her cheating. You justifying your yeah. Check me when you feel I'm wrong. Hold that thought. Cheating. I'm gonna tell you why I said cheating. Could I speak? Could I get the mic? It's my show, but it's our show. You can speak when you want to speak as well. I already told Ronnie Bo, if I say something you don't agree with, throw a finger up and put it down. I'm telling you that too in case you missed it. But where I'm getting at with this, right? Let me get y'all off this damn screen. Right? Where I'm getting at with that, right? Because I want to see y'all face when I get, real and raw right now. Now, I want to bring her up and Ronnie because I want them to hear the questions I'm going to ask them. But I said that Ronnie is making excuses for her actions because I was talking to her about her baby daddy got locked up. She went 4 years without being with another man by being faithful. And then she got with Ronnie Bo, and then Ronnie Bo cut me off. That's your guilt in my world, Ronnie. I may be wrong. Now I'm going to bring you up so you can voice your opinion and we can speak about that as men. Now, the reason why I said that, Ronnie, is because you trying to give an justification for her actions. I would like to ask her a couple of questions to walk through it, and you could come in whenever you want, even when you're trying to defend her, like you just did. Now, let me talk to Jasmine. Jasmine, your man got locked up. You stayed faithful for 4 years, right? Huh?
Right.
And then
Okay, hold on, wait.
Go ahead, speak. It's your mic. It's your mic.
When he got locked up, we wasn't even together, for real. We was not together, but I had just had his baby like 3 or 4 days before he got locked up. So I just felt like I was obligated to be there for him. But I didn't owe him nothing.
And your love wasn't there. You loved him, but you wasn't in love with him.
Yes,
if
I'm
wrong, tell me. Huh?
I was, but he was out here doing him.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna cut you off only this one time. I don't like cutting my guests off, but I'm gonna say this. I learned in psychology, when you say you right or you agree, and then you say the word but, that means you really don't agree. Because you say you right, but I don't need your bullshit crap explanation. But I'm gonna give it to you, and I'm gonna give you the mic.
Hold on, Unique. Like, let me give you a prime example of why it's hard for females like her. Like any female who got a dude locked up, it's hard for them to be faithful. But just, hold on, let me come here. Let me show something. Like look, Unique. When it's like this, you get a million females who are attracted to this. So you can't go to a gas station, your daughter's school, nowhere, Walgreens, Walmart, nowhere when you like this, and then you pretty in the face. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's difficult for females like this to be that strong for that long, my brother. And any female who built like this probably will understand that. I'm pretty sure you understand that. So, like, look, my first baby mama, she had a big old booty, too nice. She had a unique shape. You know what I'm saying? The best shape that I thought was in the world at the time. So that would make a man like insecure and like you can't like. And I was young at the time, so it like when she wears certain things, I kind of used to get like man, like baby mama, like you not finna leave the house looking like that. Where you know what I'm saying? If you not with me, so that's another story. But I feel her, especially when you run into the most powerful black man in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like me, people don't know. It's speculation that Jay-Z got a hit out on my head. Everybody know I was locked up with R. Kelly. I have a $4 trillion lawsuit literally against the whole United States government, you know what I'm saying? And I can't think of too many people who did that other than the Honorable Minister Malcolm X. So it's like when you run into a dude like that, it's like, and then your dude, like, I don't got nothing against her dude. He, from what I know, he was a stand-up guy. He caught a few murder cases or whatever. Got convicted for one. They gave him a significant amount of time. And it's like, wow, what I'm gonna do? I got a kid by you now. I'm out here by myself. And then you just happen to run into the most powerful black man in the world. It's like, what what do you respect, my brother? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, even if she ran into you, you unique. I did my research on you. You was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was getting 500 bricks a month. You know what I mean? So you got to think about that. Some of these dudes don't even make $500 a month, bro. So if she would have ran into you, it'd have been the same effect. You know what I mean? But that's just my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? You could add what you want to add, say what you want to say, debate, whatever. You know what I mean? But that's just my perspective on it.
All right. Ronnie, I keep hearing you, and I see Destiny is up here, so we know it's going to be some bull crap. But I keep hearing Ronnie justifying her actions. Don't go nowhere. Keep your ass in the camera. We need to see you right now when I tell you what I'm getting ready to tell you.
She cooking. Don't forget, she cooking steak and what else?
But I'm cooking right now.
Steak
I'm
and shrimp,
cooking right now.
fettuccine.
Fettuccine. All right, steak fettuccine. All right, what I'm cooking right now. Destiny. All right, check it out, right? I still didn't get to ask my question because my brother keep cutting me off to justify him being with you when you don't need no justification because you owe no loyalty to the dude that's locked up. Only person that owe loyalty to him, and Destiny agree, is Destiny. And if Destiny feel that he cheated on her and whatever else she want to concoct in her head or whatever else was factual in her head, I don't know. She's telling us how she feel, and it's up to us on the outside looking in to understand. And the purpose of this show is to let the young men know you in love, you're doing all this to take care of your woman, you wind up in prison. Don't think your woman is not going to get with a Ronnie Bo or Unique and maybe even have a child for us. You understand? Because as we know when we run the street, that life goes on. Her baby daddy can't expect her to keep her legs closed for 24 years because Unique Maker Audio is telling you right here on my show, there's no way in good God's health I'm going to keep to myself for 26 years while she's locked up, she's confined, she can't get none. I love her to death. But I still got to satisfy my needs. But I'm still going to be...
Okay, let me say something. Let me say something on that note.
Oh, there we go with the crap. Let me get off the screen and give...
I need you on the screen. I need you back on the screen.
Here we go with the
You know the reason why you feel the way you feel about women not being able to hold it down or they not going to hold it down, this, that, or other, because you are a gangster and you are from the streets. And y'all live by a code. Y'all live by a rule that y'all don't move with feelings. Y'all don't think with love. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got to constantly be protecting your surroundings and your family and this, that, and the other. So y'all don't move on the same accord as a woman that's holding a gangster down would move. So that's why it's hard for you to see that a woman can actually hold it down for so long. Because she loved that guy and she wants to hold him down. She wants to see him do good, this, that, and the other. But because of how you were out in the streets and you go by that code, y'all men out in the streets don't think that y'all can love because you would be too into your emotions and you can't move on emotions when you're in the street. So you can't understand how important it is for a woman holding a man down like that would actually do it.
Are you done? Are you
I'm done.
effing done? I just want to know if you effing done. Oh, she got off the screen, so she's done. Now, let me respond to that, Rob. Everything she said was 180% right. It goes around full circle. We're on the street, right? If my lieutenant get locked up, that don't mean I go be loyal to my lieutenant and shut down the operation. Now, I'm gonna bring Ronnie up for that. Do you agree with that or not, Ronnie? Speak your mind.
Yeah, first I'd just like to say Jasmine had to go check on the food. She cooking steak and fettuccine right now. You know how they do when you a pure player. You know what I mean? So you know how they you know how they go.
Yeah.
But like I'm gonna give you an example of one of my greatest role models, which is Larry Hoover. He is the founder of the growth and development movement that most people recognize as the gangster disciples. You know what I mean? And shout out to people like GF and Ike Turner, who played a very significant role in that movement. GF is a associate of mine, and Ike Taylor, you know, my guy Almighty J has recently connected us, and like while Larry Hoover, people need to understand when Larry Hoover got locked up, he was a very young man. Like I believe he was only like 19 or 20 when he got locked up, and he developed the gangster disciple or growth development movement or whatever y'all know it as while in prison. He was locked up while he orchestrated one of the greatest black movements. I can't acknowledge it the way that the government acknowledge it. They want to call it a gang movement or some negative or illegal, but it wasn't that. He was on the same thing that Malcolm X and Dr. King and Elijah Muhammad and Noble Drew Ali was on. You know what I mean? And he just had a greater impact because he was uniting people like me and you know, who recognize ourselves as gangsters, street niggas, or whatever you want to call it. You know, so he had to put people in place. You know, and I got a movement right now. When people see this grind mode, this GM on my shirt, like this a whole worldwide movement, not just local, national. It's actually international. It's worldwide. So you know, like sometimes people like me or you or Larry Hoover might end up in certain situations where they have to put other people in power, whether you call them lieutenants or managers or generals or whatever. You know what I mean? We end up in situations where we gotta let other people take control. And I don't want to get too far off from the point, but you know, sometimes you have to entrust people with certain responsibilities, and that's that. Sometimes you might even have to trust your lady with those responsibilities. Most times when we get locked up, the main person or sometimes the only person who we could depend on is our lady. You know what I mean? And everybody knows in MCC Chicago with R. Kelly for a while, right? This dude had I ain't gonna even mention the lady name, but she was coming up there every day. And in MCC Chicago, we could see out our windows. You know, we can see out our windows. It's this rooftop that our family and friends or whatever come to show us that they out there and support us. But this lady was out there every day in support of R. Kelly. You know what I mean? So shout out to R. Kelly, free R. Kelly. You know, he definitely not as bad as people think. People look at me like, why you standing up for a pedophile? I don't think that the man was a pedophile, for one. I actually think and come to the realization that, you know, when you get in that industry and you get as big as him, somebody who was writing songs for Michael Jackson and other big time musicians, you know, the people behind you, the executives that cut your check, they have a certain agenda, and they want to make sure that you are in alliance with this agenda. You know what I mean? And I consider R. Kelly a stand-up guy actually because, you know, he was not in alliance with that agenda, and he let them know on several occasions, look, I'm not with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with doing sexual things with other men. But then you have people like Diddy and even Jay-Z who was in alliance with that agenda, having sex with other men. And yeah, even Jay-Z. That'll come out later. I can't hear you, bro. Your audio.
I'm saying, how do you know Jay Z was with that agenda? I'm gonna give you the mic, not disputing it because I don't know. So explain to me and the viewers how you know Jay Z was with that agenda.
Okay. Let's rewind things back to let's rewind it back to 95, right? Okay. Once upon a time, there was this guy named Tupac Shakur, right? And at that time, these elite executives behind the music industry and even the government, you know, even the government, the vice president at the time was against Tupac because of the messages he was putting through music and influence that he had in the way that he impacted our culture. You know what I mean? So this dude was like, he was a descendant of the Black Panther movement, right? And shout out to Huey P. Newton. His daughter just reached out to me recently in support of my movement, and she recognized me as one of those guys, you know, a stand-up dude. But that's another story, you know. Shout out to her though. But Tupac was a descendant from that movement, so he knew, you know, about everything that they wanted him to know about. And the Black Panther movement was one of the biggest black movements in American history, right? So he was very, very talented, and his music impacted our culture more than even people like Dr. King and Malcolm X was able to impact our culture, right? So when they seen how powerful a rapper could be through music, they decided, okay, we got to get these dudes out the way. This, especially Pac and then Big, we don't know what he on, so maybe we need to get him out the way too, because we got to put somebody in that position to where we can control them. And who did they put in position? This guy named Sean Carter, who we know as Jay-Z, right? Okay. And Diddy was their gatekeeper at the time. You know, he was in compliance with everything. They actually even worked through him to get Tupac out the way. You know what I mean? You in position, he is causing a major inconvenience to the agenda in our, you know, whole situation. So he's saying this about you. Get him out the way. We funding you. You know, $1 million ain't nothing to get him out the way, because if you don't, then he gonna shut down everything you got going on with the things he's saying and the influence that he had. So okay, we get Pac out the way. Diddy is not that influential. He don't got that much charisma. Biggie had the charisma, but they had to get him out the way too, because it's like he not with the agenda, but we can control Diddy. So okay, now we got Diddy. You know what I mean? So okay, Jay-Z was up and coming. He was having some type of impact and influence through his music. The niggas who grew up how we grew up, we could relate to him because the things he was saying in his music is like, wow, we ain't got too many people who could relate to us. So we gotta look up to Jay-Z because he the one. We can relate to him. He know what's going on in the streets. And he did, you know, DeHaven. Shout out to DeHaven, you know what I mean? We kind of like connected through certain people. But DeHaven put him in that type of game, and he understood what was going on. And a lot of his songs, he was rapping about the lifestyle DeHaven was living. And you know, he was involved, so he knew he had his own experience himself. Jay-Z, he was involved. People know him as a street nigga or whatever. But okay, now we got somebody like him. Let's see if we can align him to this agenda and make him as influential as Tupac. And as long as we can control him, we okay with that. But we couldn't control Tupac, so we wasn't okay with that. You know what I mean? But Jay-Z, as long as we keep him in position, we stage a relationship with one of the most beautiful women in the world, one of the most influential women in the world, who has a major impact on a majority of the women in our culture, then that will put him in a much bigger situation to where he in influencing everybody. Because it's like right now, you see Jasmine, she beautiful, she attractive, she got a nice shape, big old booty. So people look at me like, okay, Ronnie Bo got Jasmine, she bad. How he get her? You know what I mean? Is it the money? Is it the power, the influence? Like what it is? But they looking at me like somebody. But Beyonce was that girl once they got Aaliyah out the way. You know what I mean? Because Aaliyah wasn't with the agenda. She wasn't trying to align with Jay-Z. You know what I mean? That's another story though. You know, that's between me and R. Kelly and other people who know about what I'm talking about. But yeah, we put Jay-Z here. We can control him, you know, and he gonna influence them. So you got to think about all the rappers, Lil Durk, ESTG, a lot of the other rappers people don't know about. They all look up to Jay-Z. So he the gatekeeper. So when they want to get in position, who they got to run to? If not Diddy, Jay-Z. And Jay-Z became more influential than Diddy. You know, right now, Diddy, he stepped out, he got out of pocket. He wanted to be, you know, bigger than them people who put him in position, and they didn't like that. So we gotta get him out the way. Jay-Z in compliance. And shout out to Jay-Z though, but I gotta tell you, man, Jaguar Wright got something for you. And that's one of my associates. That's my sister. I see her as a sister. Shout out to Natanya Rubin, who Diddy shot in the face. That's my sister. It's the reason why these sisters love me. It's the reason why they look up to me as a stand-up nigga, a stand-up man, stand-up guy, whatever y'all want to call it. You know what I mean? But it's for, I'm going to just let the audience look into the reasons why. But I don't want to get too far off the point. So I probably lost I probably lost the point. So let's get back to your point, Unique. You know what I mean?
My point, right? Right, is you with Jasmine. Jasmine man is locked up. He thought she was gonna do the bid with him. She obviously said she was gonna do the bid with him. And then now she's not only laying up with you, she had a seed by you. How do you think he feel about that? Let's be honest.
But look though,
Let's be honest.
Look though,
We on a gangster channel.
I happen to be blessed, bro, and in different
You
ways.
definitely are.
No, but
he's taking a loss.
Man, look, I feel
Explain
for that.
that.
I feel for that brother because that could have very well been me, like in Milwaukee.
And it might be you in the future, God forbid.
In Milwaukee, it could very well be me because look,
It won't be.
if somebody, if one of her exes or her baby daddy, somebody come to the door right now, I'm probably gonna kill them. You know what I mean? Shout out to my PO. It's self-defense. You know what I'm saying? It's self-defense.
Right.
It's self-defense because I gotta protect me, her. I gotta protect me, her, and the baby. So if I kill him, I'm gonna beat the case. But yeah, in Milwaukee, it go down like that because a lot of people here, they get into it about females, they kill about females, and then when you somebody significant like me with a name, they want to kill you even more because they already be intimidated. Like, man, I know my girl will go for him. I know she probably like him. I heard her talking about him, or she listened to his songs before. She read his book. So it's like that put me in a very dangerous situation as it is. And it's like her baby daddy. Like I'm a player, and some people get the word player mixed up. It's like they want to misconstrue it like that, man. You just mess with plenty females. No, it don't mean that. It's like I know how to control my emotions, and I know how to let my thoughts and my mind lead instead of letting my emotions lead. So I'm not gonna get myself in no situation about no female. You know what I'm saying? If she want to leave me now, she find somebody who she think better than me with a pole bigger than mine, who can please her better somehow. I probably want to see how, because I know once I get you in that bedroom, man, I get up in that. You know what I mean? Like you gonna be satisfied, but it's maybe some people, you know what I'm saying, watch more Pornhub than I do. Who can satisfy you better? You know what I mean? So I don't let that bother me though. You know what I mean? I'm not finna kill nobody over no female, but if they approach me over a female and I feel like my life in danger, then yes, I'm gonna kill you. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna kill you in self-defense. You know what I mean?
But where I'm at right now, bro, I ain't even get there yet because I hear a whole bunch of justification for you being with a man that's locked up's woman, and I want to hear from the woman right now, so the women understand. So the young men out there that think the women is gonna be with them is gonna understand. We know when we on the street, we not loyal. We doing what we gotta do. but that don't mean we don't love our women, right or wrong.
I feel you. But look, before you get off into that, I want to speak about this ties directly into women. And again, shout out to Jaguar Wright, Natanya Rubin, and women like that. But it's people like even on a low level, like you got you got males who are like club promoters, and they kind of like force females to have sex with them just to get in the club, just to get tickets. And you can't blame the females because they want to party, they want to have fun, and they come from the struggle. I'm talking about the struggle. You know what I mean? To where they barely eating every day. You know what I mean? So when they get to the level to people who got real talent, who could be the next Aaliyah, who could be the next Beyonce, and you run into people like Jay-Z and Diddy, and it's like you not gonna ever get to that level unless you have sex with us and our friends and these white executives who run us and control us. That's when it gets bad. That's why I embraced people like Jaguar Wright and Natanya as my sisters, because they have certain experiences in that industry that other women could relate to who are afraid to speak out. And like I said, it's women on lower levels and higher levels, from the young females who gotta have sex with the club promoters just to be able to get in the club. You know what I mean? Because they can't afford the $40 or even the $20 to get in, and they want to have fun. Some of them never have fun. Some of them never been in the club. And then when you think about the higher level females who got real raw talent, who could be major stars, and they run into people like Diddy or Jay-Z, and then it's like, wow, I gotta degrade myself as a woman to even be able to put myself in this position. You know, that's why things are coming out now, and that's why people like me are getting in positions of power, because God is looking like it's time to step in and do something about this very ignoble situation. You know what I mean? But back to the topic, bro. Jasmine she definitely hurting some feelings. You know, she got somebody locked up who would probably kill himself if he found out that she was doing this interview with me on a platform as big as Unique Mecca. He would definitely kill himself if somebody see this and tell him, ain't that your baby mama? She messing with Ronnie Bo right now, and he did a show on Unique Mecca and it did 1 million views. He definitely gonna kill himself. And then let me stop right there, bro, because I'm doing too much. But yeah, that brother definitely killed himself. And then he might even, if he happened to get out, he might be so upset, he might commit suicide by trying to play with me. You know what I mean? And he locked up for murder, so he probably be thinking like people supposed to be scared of him. And then he get out and he run into somebody like me who probably should be locked up for murder, but not. And then he play and think I'm supposed to be scared. Then, bow, now, you know what I'm saying? You done got yourself. But that's another story. I don't wish that on that brother. I'm hoping one day he can reach out and talk to me like a man. I'll tell him, look, bro, you know what I mean? She just, she in a good situation. The kid's good, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be all right, bro. And I could even probably help you out. But some people don't think like that because they so insecure. But that's another thing. I think I should let Jasmine talk at this point. You know what I mean?
All right, well, I'm gonna ask Jasmine some questions. I think Jasmine full of crap. Here you go, Jasmine. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna tell you how I look at it from a street point of view. Stay in the camera because you're too beautiful to be hiding. Don't hide from me right now. My thing to you, Jasmine, right? Your man locked up, you screwing another man, and you had another baby on your man while you was telling your man you loved him. Your man in jail thinking you loved him, but you out here telling us you don't love him. But I know for a fact, not a question, get in the camera and stop hiding. Well, I don't see on half of your face. There you go. Now, you doing all of this, you done got with another man, got pregnant by another man, had the other man's baby, laying up with the man, doing an interview, and then now your man that's locked up, you've been telling him you loved him and you all that with the baby. And I'm sure when he called to ask about the baby, you don't tell him nothing about the other man, or maybe don't even tell him nothing about the other baby. Did you tell him that you had the baby? Be honest before you answer. Does he know you had another baby on him?
Yes.
How did he
And
react?
like I told you before, when he went to prison or jail, he was not my man.
Okay, but did
I
he
had his
think that
baby.
you were ho? Did he think that you was his woman?
No.
So he knew that y'all was done.
Yes.
Okay, so when he called you, what do y'all talk about? Honesty. Let the young people
This
know.
okay, so
He don't ask about getting back with you or nothing. I'm just asking. Let
yes,
the young
because
people know.
he was in love with me. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay,
But
so
he
that's what
also
I'm
had
saying. All right, hold up, Jasmine. Let me talk to my youngins out here. You young brothers out here, you heard what she's saying, that her man feels like, she still love him, they still in a relationship. She's all the way detached from that, but he's not. So the little bit of hope and promise and agreement that she's given him that they're in a relationship is enough for him to feel that they're in a relationship. Even she already know that they're not in a relationship. Meaning you know you're not in a relationship. What is he
no.
taking?
So
What?
you
Hold
making
on.
it seem like I was trying to like play him. No.
No, I never said that. I never said that. You just being a woman. You
No.
got needs.
I
I
had
just
just
told
had
you. I just told. Can I finish or you finish?
go
I'm gonna
ahead,
let you go.
go. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
let you go. Guys, she don't wave the hand like I'm old Buster. You know what I mean? Go ahead. I'm gonna
Then
let you go. I'm an old Buster. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. Let me get off the screen and give you the whole floor because you
yeah,
don't wave me
for
off like I'm
sure.
old Buster.
All right. So like 3 days before, two or 3 days before he got locked up, I had just had his baby. We was not together, but naturally, like, or you know, when you're pregnant or whatever, like, and even after you have a baby, like, you have all these hormones going through your body and stuff like that. And I had just had this man's baby, so I'm emotional, like, and I had sympathy for him for getting locked up for murder, like, but there was no agreement of us being together or nothing like that. And he had a whole nother girl taking care of him while he was locked up. So I didn't have no obligation to take care of him or be there for him.
All right, but that's what I'm saying though, right, Jasmine? That's
Hmm.
your interpretation.
No, that was the deal.
Oh,
That was
so y'all
what.
spoke on all this before you went in there. We not
Yeah,
together. We just having a baby. Blah, blah. So where was he at when you had the baby? Was he in the hospital?
he was supposed to be, but he was on the run and he was like paranoid about being in the delivery room, thinking that the police was gonna show up and all that. But that's a personal situation, cause that. But yeah,
But that's the point that I'm
when
making.
when I conceived the baby, we were together.
You were together when you conceived the baby.
I conceived the baby, yeah.
You know what you just said? You was together when you conceived the baby, right?
But at the time when I gave birth to the baby, we were not together. He was out doing him.
But that's what I'm saying. You are making that justification that he was outdoing him, but you
No,
just
it was
said
that's
yourself
a
that you were
fact.
together. So then, how was you together, Jasmine?
Mm,
Explain, because you need your.
no, we were not together. Like we ended up breaking up while like when I was pregnant, we broke up and he was
Stop,
just doing
Jasmine.
him.
You said you was together. Explain how you was
When
together
I
before
got
you go
pregnant,
there.
so when I got pregnant, we were together. And then in the middle of like when I was like 6 months pregnant, we broke up. And then even before we broke up, he was out here doing him.
All I'm hearing
Did you
is a
get that,
bunch
Nee?
of excuses. Yes, I got that. God.
No, Neek, you
You
not li no,
you
you're not listening. You're not
you
listening.
been
Okay,
You're
well,
not
you break
listening.
it down to
She
me.
said they were together. She said when they was together, of course she was with him when they was together. That's how she got pregnant. But while she was pregnant, they broke up. They was no longer together.
Is that what you're
And
saying,
then he
Jasmine?
got locked up.
All right, but listen, right?
You
A
need
woman said, okay,
your
hold on.
girl cheated on you, right, bro?
Yeah.
You've been through some things.
No,
like you
bro,
try to
you did-
project. You're projecting.
Calm down. You did.
I am.
26
You're right.
years, bro.
That's what I'm telling you.
Bro,
I'm
you
speaking
did
for
like
you.
30 years. That's understandable.
You're
bro.
right.
You know what I mean? So I feel you, but
You need to go to therapy.
Listen. Hey, listen.
Yes.
This
What
is
you
my
been through
therapy.
on me.
No, this is my therapy.
Nah.
That's why I'm trying to show
I
you
didn't
that
hurt
this is your therapy. Keep it 100
I
and
didn't hurt
stop lying. She need to stop lying.
Yeah, see, Jasmine,
Stop
that's all
lying.
that hurt coming out. That's all that hurt coming out.
Listen, I'm hurt. I'm crushed. Listen, I'm traumatized from relationships.
You're gonna be all right.
I'm
Listen.
traumatized too, bro. Look,
I know you are.
look,
Tell
let
him
me
again,
tell- let me tell-
Jasmine.
let me
Tell him
tell you a
again. He
story.
gonna be all right.
Let me tell you a story on some real shit. My last,
I'm gonna give you the floor. Tell us
I
a
only
story
told
so
you
that
about
baby,
my
so
first
Destiny can shut up for a minute.
No, look, I only told you about my first baby mama, right? So, okay, look, I ended up getting out. I caught a Fed case, right? Okay, so the female who was on my Fed case, she told the feds every motherfucking thing. I'm hurt because it's like, bitch, all this shit I did for you telling on me, trying to get me life in the feds. Okay, cool. So look, I was hurt. I was hurt, and then I found out she while I was in there, she messed with not just another dude. She messing with somebody who's like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? He a hoe ass nigga anyway, but we grew up together, so you like a brother to me, even though you a hoe ass nigga. So I excuse him, and even though I was hurt, I excuse her. But when I got out, her friend, to get back at her, I had a baby by her friend to get back at her. And I told her friend, like, I'm only doing this to get back at her. She hurt. She let me fuck anyway, you know what I mean? And let me have a baby by her anyway. So I guess when she had the baby, she thought probably like, okay, he gonna mess with me now because we got a baby together. No, you scandalous. I told you I'm only did this to get back at old girl because I'm scarred. Like how you scarred, unique. So you need to have a baby. You need to have a baby by your girl best friend, the one she was close to.
I'm scarred.
I'm scarred too, bro. We both scarred. But I'm telling you how to get back. But I'm also tell you the consequence because I had a baby by her close friend, right? When I got out. Okay, cool. I thought I got back at her. But her close friend turned out to be the devil for real in disguise. Like, this lady done tried to get me locked up about 20 times since then. She done got on social media, Instagram, made up about 100,000 lies about me. Like, she done tried everything she could do to bring me down. So it's like, I only got you pregnant to get back at your friend who crossed me while I was in the feds. And now, because I did that, my karma is that I got to deal with you. And then, like, you be abusing our daughter, and I'm not even a woman beater, but I want to beat the fuck out of you because of how you doing our daughter. So you need, don't let that get to you, brother, because it could backfire on you in a your audio off. Your audio still off, bro.
Yeah, I know it's off. I know it's off. I know it's off. Both of you.
But
Stop
look,
it.
I hope that cause look, I've been through the same shit, bro. We both hurt. But I'm trying to tell you from my experience, don't let that pain lead you to do nothing. This gonna cause you more pain, bro.
Listen, right? Listen. Jasmine, Ronnie, Bo, y'all look so beautiful together, but this is a bunch of crap. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm speaking for a gangster's point of view. What?
You so hurt. Like,
why you feel it's a bunch of crap?
That's a good question. Let me tell you why I feel it's a bunch of crap. Because my man Ronnie Bo sitting there with another girl's woman on his lap that he got a baby by, had a baby by his girl's best friend because he wanted to get even with the baby, the other girl.
Wait, say that again. Say that one more time.
Let me break it down. We got Jasmine sitting on Ronnie Bo's lap. You got Ronnie Bo that had a baby with his girl's best friend to get back at his girl, and now the baby is caught up in the middle of all this triangle, and this is just regular hood crap that go on.
But why
and
does
that's
it? Why
what
does
I'm
it
trying
have
tell
to
them.
be?
Let me finish. Let me finish. That's why I'm telling the youth, don't get involved in the street, so you don't have to get involved in this hood crap. I mean, right or wrong, Ronnie Bo?
Absolutely right. Hey, I'm only like an OG. You like a triple OG. You know what I'm saying? You was an OG when I was a kid, so I look up to you. You was getting
And that's why
500.
we just
You
speaking.
was getting 500 bricks a month, my nigga. I still ain't never reached that status. You know what I mean? So I honor you. You know what I mean? I look up to you.
Hey, Ronnie Bo, listen, this is what I'm saying, right? You ain't doing nothing wrong from a street point of view. You know what I mean? If he couldn't keep her, you're gonna beat it up. And you'll keep her. You know what I mean? But always know, see how she agreeing? But always know.
I'm not agreeing.
Okay, then why you nod your head then? Tell me why you're not agreeing. Go ahead, let me hear
I'm
you.
like, like you really do you really believe what you're saying? Like what's coming out your mouth?
Do you really believe that I'm gonna believe the crap that's coming out of your mouth?
You're
nigga be
go to therapy.
Look, I did 10 years. The nigga did 30 years.
Listen, Jasmine, let me explain something to you, right? You telling me a man that know he's psychologically scarred, emotionally scarred, romantically scarred, and definitely all around scarred. I've been shot 4 times, had to jump off a 6-story building with 4 bullets in me. I had a man claim a pistol for me that he chose to claim. And then now, after 50 years, he want to get on YouTube and say that he's angry that he claimed it, now that he's older. When we was younger and we was in the street, those were the rules. You followed the rules. You did what you were supposed to do. Now that I'm older, I wouldn't expect no one to do what you did. But when we was younger and we was in the street, those were the rules. That's why we got Unique Maker Audio trying to tell the youth, don't get involved in the street so you don't have to try and comprehend these twisted rules. And that's why I fire my gunshots to the rat bastards and trolls that get involved in our conversation.
My bad, bro. You gotta remember, she cooking steak and
I
shrimp.
fully understand.
But you gotta let her check on the food real quick. So I'm gonna get back to you. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to y'all too. But yeah, bro.
Yo, you know what we go? Go ahead, finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
No, because I don't want to get too deep off into that right now because it's like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I know how you feel because I felt like that, and I ain't did near as much time as you did. You know what I mean? So, like, you gotta think her baby daddy, for example, he locked up for murder. I think he got like 20-some years, right? Okay, cool. Like, sometimes we put ourselves in these positions. Like, you was a kingpin, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dude done caught murders. So when we put ourselves in these positions, we gotta think like, damn, the female that we love, we put them in certain positions too by our actions. And it's like, could we really expect them to react to the situation how we want them to react to the situation? And it's like, we want them to because we be looking at ourselves like, I'm a stand-up nigga. I'm that nigga. But then it's like, it's other niggas out here who she gonna eventually start looking at. It's like, damn, maybe he that nigga too, or he got potential to be that nigga at least. So, you know, then the hormones kick in, you know what I'm saying? And when them hormones kick in, it's another story, bro, because lust has shown to be more powerful than love in this world. Okay, here she come, Unique. Here she come.
All right, that's what I'm saying, right?
It's not hormones. It's after so long, a female gets to like realizing her worth. Like, okay, when the dude was out of jail, you know, as a woman like me with my baby daddy, I was doing everything I was supposed to with him. Like, I wasn't cheating. I wasn't, I was cooking for him, cleaning, doing everything. So like when he go to jail, I'm after knowing that he was cheating on me, had a baby on me and everything like that, I'm supposed to just stay down. Can't hear you. Cause what you saying
Hell
anyway.
yeah.
Hmm?
Let's try it again. Hell yeah. That's what a woman is supposed to do.
No.
Why not?
Because as soon as he get out, he'll probably do the same shit again.
And you'll probably do the same shit again.
No.
Look what you're doing now. Does that make it right? Does that make it right?
I'm living my life.
And
So
when he get out, he'll be living his when he breathe a younger
Am
chick.
I supposed to just rot?
Yes. Yes. You asked the question. Hell yeah.
You done lost your mind, yo.
Look though, that's how niggas really think though. That's how niggas really think.
Yeah, that's how they really think. That's crazy.
No bullshit.
That's crazy.
That's no. Look, we come from the same shit, so I know that's how niggas really think of it.
Yeah, that's how we think.
It be delusional. It be delusional, but that's how we really think up in there though.
Hey, I'm listening. I'm letting you talk. I got my dog thing also. I know it sounds funny because they sound funny. Alright, let's get it right. They play games like I'm some kind of monster. Where we at with this? Somebody tell me where we at with this bull crap right here. Please, somebody tell me where we at. Go ahead. I need Destiny to talk to my man and agree with the bull crap. Alright?
Listen. I'm the type of person where I'm all for a woman holding it down for their dude. And maybe back in the day, that's how they used to rock. But the way these dudes are now, the way they treating their women now, you have women that have been scarred by men, and they still try to hold them down. They're still there for them. So you can't say that a woman don't and won't do that. There are women out there that do that.
Stop it, or you want? Thank
Absolutely.
You got me silent. So please tell me why you want us to believe that you're the one.
I didn't say I don't want anybody to believe I'm the one. When you feeling somebody
So you're not the one.
and y'all haven't say that again.
So you're not the one. Huh?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is a woman that like Jasmine was saying, a woman that knows her worth also knows how to act, also knows how to conduct herself, also knows that if she has someone that she's down for, that she's going to be down for them regardless. There are women out there that's like that. There is. See, you don't believe it. You don't believe it because of your street code and how you lived your life and all the things that you've been through. So you may be feeling that it's not possible, but it is possible.
Yeah. Possible. Real possible. Okay, Darth Vader. No, don't run now. You wanted to come on. Come on. Tell us your bullcrap side.
Bro, I don't know if you doing that with your
Yeah, I'm doing that. This my Darth Vader voice because I feel that this is a bunch of bullcrap that she's talking about. Alright? So we gonna stop that right.
Well, you are entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to feel the way you feel. But you also have to understand how other people feel too. There's two sides to every story. 3 if you include Allah.
Listen, your side, so you understand, is a bunch of crap in my Darth Vader voice. bunch of straight crap. So don't sit here and try and get me and everybody else to believe
Okay,
that.
explain. Listen, explain to me. You keep saying it's a bunch of crap. Explain to me why you think it's a bunch of crap.
Because we're all human. We have physical
I can't hear
needs.
you. I can't hear you like that. I need to hear your real voice.
Now, you don't need to hear my real voice because y'all talking some Darth Vader crap to me. So I'm going to talk some Darth Vader crap to you as well. And then, and y'all, we're going to tap out. This is just the part one. Hey, yo, Ronnie Ball, tell them who you are, where you from, and let them know we got the fire interview coming up. They'll see that before they see this. So it's on you, Ronnie Ball.
Hey, I fuck with you, Unique, man. Look, it took a while to get on your platform, and now I come to the realization it was worth all the arguments we had behind the scenes and all the emails, and all the texts behind the scene people don't know about. It was well worth it because I never had this experience, and this probably the best experience I had during the interview. And I fuck with you. You kept it all the way 100. You know what I'm saying? Throughout this interview, even though you know what I'm saying, I had my frustrations with you behind the scene, but I could see why. I could see why you know things went how it went behind the scene. But at the end of the day, bro, these females got hormones like us, and my hormones be raising like you said 3 times a day. I ain't even want to say that, but when I was up in there, I was doing this like 3 times a day as well. You know what I mean? And speaking of that, bro, like just on another tip, I know how hard it is mentally and emotionally for people like me and you when they get behind the walls and they never speak about it because you know they want to approach the situation like we man, we strong, but really we be sometimes we be crumbling mentally and emotionally, and that shit be really getting to us. So for the people who still going through that, you know, I actually got a prison reform movement, and I got a nephew who locked up for murder too, and I know he didn't commit the murder, and it was actually a federal informant who committed the murder and put the body on him because they felt like that would tie me back into murders and crime out here in Milwaukee. And then I got another associate, you know, shout out to my nephew though, Prairie Kelly, man. He doing 30 years for a murder that he didn't commit. And then shout out to Dante Rousey. He got like 4 murders that he locked up for, and I think he doing like 4 life sentences for 4 murders that he didn't commit. And his situation is the same. Like the federal government, they got informants out here who they allow to do anything, even murders. You know what I'm saying? And then as long as you got somebody to put these murders on, you good. You could get away with it. As long as you willing to get on the stand and say he did it, you cool, you'll get away with it. And there's a lot of that going on. So when I came out, you know, with the Free R. Kelly campaign, it wasn't just about R. Kelly. It's never been about him. It's just he was a big name that I was locked up with. And I thought that he would uphold his side of the bargain as far as speaking out on what I'm speaking up on right now, as far as all the black men who locked up for crimes they didn't commit. And man, it's hard, bro, because they up in there, and especially people who didn't do what they locked up for. When you locked up and you got a female who you love, you got kids, you got family who you want to see. Thanksgiving coming up, they can't be out here for the holidays for their people, bro. That's very, very painful. You know what I'm saying? And sex deprivation is real. Like we making a joke out of it right now, but hormones is real. When you can't lay up with your lady at night, you know what I mean, and you worry about what she doing out there, that's a lot of pain for somebody to go through mentally and emotionally. So you know, shout out to the ones who've been keeping themselves up mentally and emotionally in there and ain't told on nobody. I love all y'all, and I'm out here doing what I gotta do for y'all, and I'm gonna continue to do that until they either get me back in there or kill me. And I just wanna I kind of want to close on that note unless you got anything else you want to discuss, my brother.
I said I'm good. I heard enough crap for the night, but it was a wonderful show. I just wanted to showcase my man Ronnie Bo from a street point of view, because he's a straight gangster. And I told him straight up, don't agree with what I said, because I'm talking from an ignorant young boy perspective, and he's a grown man speaking from a grown man's perspective. So don't even pay attention to what I said. I just did that for the youngins to understand that's how crazy and ignorant we sound at times. Ronnie Bo, man, it was a pleasure. Like I said, I looked at your interviews on other people's channels and I said you a straight gangster, you know? And on the strength of that, I wanted to talk to you, gangster to gangster, to let the youngins know that we go to prison, we lose our girl. Someone go to prison, we gain their girl. So the object is, don't go to prison. Don't go on the street. What you want to say about that, big bro?
You done kept it as 100 as you could keep it, bro. And a lot of people need to know that, because like when we out here on this side of the street, you know what I mean? You got to think about it's another side that you don't want to go to. And when you get on that other side behind them walls, like like some people really can't handle that. Like some people ain't really built for that. And then they get to telling it and putting other people, even they loved ones, they'll put they niggas who they call they brothers, probably in their real brothers in that situation, because and the main reason be about these females, bro. Like when they get to thinking about, damn, I'm up in here, damn, I'm facing, even if it's 5 years, 10 years, especially if it's like life or something like what you've been through, bro, they not built for that. And I just feel like if you're not built for that, like just don't get involved in that lifestyle. It's just don't, because that's what comes with it. It's either you gonna get killed or you gonna go to jail, or you gonna have to end up being a rat, because this government really got stuff on lock. And it's either the three. Either you gonna work for them, or you gonna get killed, or you gonna do a long time in prison. And I don't wish none of that on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I can't live as a rat, because the rats, like, believe it or not, I know people who out here, their parents, they working for the government, but they straight. They got the jury, they living good, but they really slaves for some type of handler or agent that they work for. And they really slaves because at any point they could be like, man, we need you to set somebody up or do this. And then it's like, damn, I gotta do this, or they gonna put me where I don't want to be. So just like learn from my experience, learn from unique experience, and like trust me, like if you ain't built for that, you're gonna learn the hard way if you don't take heed. And so in closing, I just, especially for the young street niggas who, y'all don't gotta go through that if y'all don't want to. It's other things that we can do out here. And I don't want to see none of y'all go through what I went through or what Unique went through. You know what I'm saying? What Larry Hoover going through. You know what I mean? Like this man been locked up like 60 years, like, and still fighting. Like y'all can't handle that. Y'all want to be gangsters and all this, but y'all really not built for that. And that's not to talk down on y'all. It's just like I don't want y'all to go through that and learn the hard way, because I mean, I'm not saying I'm built for that, but time tests people, and I went through that, and I stood the test of time, and some of y'all ain't gonna be able to do that like me or Unique. So just find something else to do, man. This shit ain't it ain't even worth it, really. Like, but much love and respect though to all the real ones out there, and thank you, Unique, for having me on your platform, big bro.
I just wanted you to see another, them to see another point of you, man. That's all, man. And man, I appreciate it. I'm gonna air this second after our main interview, but I just wanted us to get a vibe so they can see how unique make audio roll. So maybe other podcasters know. Don't just get somebody on the show at the last minute and try and go from there. Try and learn the person, because by the time you watch the original video where he's talking about being silly with R. Kelly and what R. Kelly told him, y'all in for a real treat, man. So I just want to give y'all that original video where like everyone else is giving you, but I'm gonna ask some questions that everyone else is not asking them. And then I'm gonna show this so you can see the other side of Ronnie Bo. And I thank you. I thank Jasmine. I thank Destiny. You know, the gangstress. I think she's full of crap, but she thinks she's a gangstress. You know what I mean? So let Destiny come if she want to tell where she's from with Instagram. That way you can see. Nah, let them see that, son. Let them see that. Tell her stand up. Let them see that. Don't hide that. All right, that's how we do, man. So he has a beautiful baby with that now that her man is locked up. So you youngins know you get locked up, you might have a Ronnie Bo in your life. You know what I mean? So the object is, don't go on the street, don't get locked up.
Don't go to jail.
Don't tell them again. Tell them again. Don't hide.
Go
You
to
said it right.
jail.
Why not? Why not?
Because you might get left.
Like her baby daddy got left. And she don't gain and came up with Ronnie Bo. I appreciate that. We're going to tap out. You know, we got an hour and a half of great content. I'm going to air this after the Ronnie Bo interview. But I just wanted to meet Ronnie and his girl so that when you come on while we're doing the interview and you tell them about how they call all hours of the night when y'all choking out or whatever y'all doing. You know what I mean? But you still answer the phone because you're respectable like that and with gangsters and gangstresses, right or wrong?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Where could they find you at, Jasmine, if you want them to follow you on Instagram or wherever?
I'm good.
All right, that's what I'm talking. I love that man, Ronnie Bo, because he done cultivated a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? You're the man, Ronnie. Let's give Ronnie Bo a round of applause. You know, I got to get to the round of applause. Let's give Ronnie Bo a round of applause.
No, you that nigga though. You the one. I did my research, man. You the one, man.
Hey, y'all, but like I said, it's an honor and a pleasure to meet young brothers like you that followed in our footsteps, to know that we didn't screw up. It's just an honor and a pleasure to know that you have walked out of our footsteps and you're into the real world like we into now. You followed the ignorance that we follow, but that led us to a path of meeting a beautiful woman like Destiny and a beautiful woman like Jasmine. And let's hope the youth really understand what I tried to do with this video, even with my daughter, being the voice. All right?
Much love, bro.
All right, so we tapping out. Salute.
Much love.
All right. Yeah, that was